Welcome to 8D Web. In this video, we're going to go over some options to help you set up your email addresses on the new 8D Web Plesk Premium email system. When you first log in to 8D Web's portal, you'll be greeted with a screen that looks like this. In the upper right-hand corner, it will say hello and then whoever the first name of the account holder is. You may go and take a look at your services in two different ways. Down here under Active Products and Services, or up under the Services menu by clicking My Services. In this demonstration, we're going to take a look at our active product and services called mysterymachine.boo. We will click on this, and this will take us to the Manage Product page for this particular web domain. You may add email addresses one of several ways. On the left-hand menu under Manage Account, you may add email addresses and forwarders from this location. If you scroll down, you will see that you have the same options in the icon area of the Manage Account. Either way, clicking email addresses here or here will bring you to a screen that will permit you to add new email addresses to your account. We will go ahead and create one of these now. Click on the Create Email Account. When it comes up, you can enter the email address at that point. In this case, we're going to add Fred at mysterymachine.boo, and we're also going to allow the system to generate the password by clicking Generate Password. You should copy this password for your later usage. It's a good idea to leave the default quota alone. Click Create, and this will create the email on the Plesk hosting server. You will see that there are now is one email account here, and if we are to add several accounts, you will see that list begin to grow. Another way of doing this is when we go back to the main Manage Product page, down at the bottom we have an option called One-Click Login, and we can log in to Plesk. Plesk is the web hosting control panel on which your CMS Defender domain resides. When we click on Plesk, it will take us into the Plesk control panel where we can also manage our domain and the various things associated with it. We'll click the little down arrow next to mysterymachine.boo, and over here we'll see that there are a number of options. We're going to first focus on the Mail menu option. Click on Mail. Under this you'll see there are a number of settings. 8D Web will handle the mail settings portion. Click on Mail Accounts, and lo and behold, there is our Fred at mysterymachine.boo. We'll go up and create a new email address by clicking on Create Email Address. We will call this one Scooby. And we can also put in an external email address such as a Gmail, an Outlook.com, or Yahoo email address. And this would allow you to have a password reset sent to that email address in case you forget your password. Once again, I'm going to click the Generate Password. I am going to show it to let you see that you can copy this and put it somewhere else. The default mailbox size should be left alone unless you want a particular user to have less than the 5 gig allotment. And the maximum number of outgoing emails should be left alone as well. You can also put a description in here, and in this description you could put the name of the individual if you like. If you'd like to forward this email to another user, you can click on Forwarding, switch on Forwarding Email, and type in a list of email addresses here, one or more. However, please be reminded that if you forward to an email system outside of your local domain, such as Gmail, Outlook.com, or Yahoo.com, you may find that your account will be flagged for sending spam. And if our server gets blacklisted for sending spam, that will create a problem. So it's a good idea to only forward to internal addresses if possible. You may also click on the third item over, which is Email Aliases. You can add an alias to this account. Remember that this particular one is Scooby, so we could do dog at mysterymachine.boo. We could add another alias for Great Dane. And once you do this, this will actually create these aliases in addition to the main email address, and these could also be used for inbound email. However, all email to these aliases will go into your general inbox. Once you click on OK, the email address will be created in the system, and then you will come back to the previous screen where you can create more email addresses as you see fit. I'm going to come back over to this last little section over here in the client area. And what I want you to see here is that if I were to take a look at our email addresses now, you'll see that we have our original Fred at mysterymachine.boo, but if we refresh the screen, then we will see that the email account that we added from the Plesk interface also shows up here. Some users will find that simply using the 8D Web portal is a simpler way to manage the email addresses. It is quick and easy to do this. You can see the quota and other information here. Other users may prefer to go into the Plesk interface and manage their email there. One last thing I'd like to add to this is back in the Plesk interface, we have the option of importing emails. This, for some reason, is not located under the Mail section, but it's under the Dev Tools, now down near the bottom of the list. You can click on Email Importing, and at this point, you can import email messages. Once you do this, you will put your source email. So let's just do scoob@mysterymachine.boo, password, and we're going to import to an existing mailbox. And in this case, we'll pick the Scoob one. We're going to click on Advanced Options. And in this case, we will assume that your email is located on the gopost.biz server. Once you fill in the email address, the source password, click on Advanced Options. The only other thing that you really need to change here is the source IMAP host, and that would be gopost.biz. And then you may click on OK. This will go out, churn for a moment, look for the settings on gopost.biz, then it will return with an error about SSL. Simply accept anyway. This is the screen that you will see. Click Continue, and then the process will begin. In this case, we do not have an actual scoob@mysterymachine.boo on GoPost, so it will fail. But in your case, it will begin importing those emails, and pretty soon the emails that were on GoPost will now be on the new system. I want to thank you so much